Yeah, bye. Dear, oh dear. He seems a bit upset Eric had done it.
Yeah, well, I was wrong, wasn't I?
You don't seem to be able to make up your mind.
What's going on? It was him who destroyed the cafe.
Well, where's the evidence?
I don't need any.
Well, you want to be careful, because if you haven't got proof, that is slander.
You really think you're going to get away with this?
Listen, I'd love to stay and have a chat, but as you can see, business is booming, and you've got a lot of clearing up to do.
Roy, Sadie, you get on the phone to the old Bill
And tell him I've got a violent customer in my pub.
Why don't you just go home and cool off a bit?
I'm not finished yet.
Look, you're just going to get yourself into trouble if you stay here. Come on, Roy.
This is not over. I promise you that.
Roy. Serena? I've just seen Roy.
Oh, you've been drying his tears for him, have you?
He wasn't responsible for flooding the pub.
Like I didn't trash the cafe.
You are such a loser.
Well, Harriet and Kate don't think so. In fact, they think quite the opposite. Which reminds me, I'm picking Harriet up from school soon. I think I'll take her swimming.
We better look after her, Pete.
Well, that depends on whether she behaves herself.
What did you just say?
Well, it's been a long day. I haven't got a lot of patience for whinging kids. Let's just hope she's a good girl, yeah?
Why not?
I'm surprised you have to ask. He's a violent man.
Oh, you're not worried he'll hurt Harriet.
That's right.
Come off it. He'd never hit a child.
I wouldn't put anything past him.
He adores children.
Yeah, when they're his own.
That's not true, Tom. He was obsessed with my twins. He spoiled them. In fact, he would have bought them off me if I'd let him.
How come you're defending him after what he did to the cafe?
I'm not. But the fact that he ransacked the cafe in the first place means the cracks are beginning to show.
It doesn't look like it to me.
I get his comeuppance. We've just got to bide our time. As long as Kate's with Pete, you're never going to get a look in with Harriet.
You know what? You're really making me feel a whole lot better.
I've just got to concentrate on getting Pete out of the picture.
Well, that's easier said than done, isn't it?
See you later.
Oh, right. I almost couldn't find it. There you go.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry. What do you want to eat?
Some sweets, fizzy ones.
Fizzy sweets. Right, wait here.
Don't bother helping.
I was going to buy you a drink, but looks like you've already got one. Listen, I'm sorry if I upset you early.
Forget it.
I don't want to fall out with you, son.
Whatever, it's all water under the bridge, isn't it?
Look, for what it's worth, I don't think Eric did this.
I know he didn't.
How come?
Because it was Pete. Good old Pete, or you can always rely on to mess up your life.
No real damage done, is there? It can all be replaced.
Can it? Can Maria be replaced? Can any of the past be replaced? I don't think so.
Pete will get his dues one day.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that day's come.
What are you talking about? What are you going to do?
Go and see him, don't you?
Oh, not in this state.
Get out of my way, Dad.
Roy, you are not thinking straight.
Yes, I am. I Callan! But just about enough for you.
No, this is insane.
Come on then, Roy. What you waiting for?
Come on, come on.
Hi, Harriet. You okay?
I'm scared.
Oh, it's all right. Don't be messing around.
Oh, mate, what's going on? You?
I'll tell you what, why don't I keep you company? How about some ice cream? That'll cheer you up, won't it?
Get off!
You're on it. You're on.
Popular soap panel theirs. Central to most of the steamy storylines has been his character of Pete Callan, drug stealer, bigamist, and not so friendly landlord of the Black Swan.
Are you all right? Yeah? That's it. Let me give you a hand, yeah? Oh, you'll be fine, all right? There you go. Yeah. think we should put this all behind us, Josh. Don't you?
Please, it's urgent. Yes. Oh, I'm nervous now. Next week, the show celebrates 5 years on air. And in that time, there have been no less than 9 weddings and 15 funerals. But they've got something special lined up next week because Pete Callan may be getting his comeuppance. Fans will have to wait until then, but here to tell us more about the turbulent week ahead, please welcome.
Nice to see you.
Come have a
Thank
seat.
you. Ooh. Thank you very much.
David,
Yes.
you are such a good-looking bloke.
Oh.
Do
Well, thank
women
you.
follow you when you're shopping?
And, people come up and I beat, attacked another woman, actually raped another woman.
I mean, these are just appalling storylines.
I say this, you know, saying that this is, as an actor, you know, it's just the greatest thing to play, but, you know...
Well, this week, I mean, this is the big
This week
cliffhanger,
is,
isn't it,
yeah,
on the
it's
29th?
it's a fantastic block of episodes this week because there's a kidnapping.
Yeah.
If anyone's watching the show...
Don't tell us too much.
No, I won't
I mean,
tell you,
you've
but
got to
there's a
leave the
kidnapping. There's a confrontation about someone actually finds out the truth about my character and how I've used this person and a certain little girl. And this nemesis man that is against me in the show is actually does something really bad. I follow them, find out where they are. Then there's a big car chase and a big smash.
I'm hooked.
And then something happens, and then someone dies, but
don't tell him.
I can't tell you who it
We've
is,
got a
you're gonna have to
little snippet here. Let's
good.
Let's give it
All
a
right.
look.
See, I told you Mummy was going to come. Kate!
Sorry to disappoint you.
Pete!
Hello, Harriet. You miss me? Oh, I've missed you so much.
How did you find us?
Oh, you can have that back, just in case you need it.
Where's Kate?
She's not coming. I'm taking you home, Harriet. You'd like that, wouldn't you, eh?
You can't do this. Sweetheart, come to me.
No, I want Mummy.
Just leave it, please, Tom.
No, I can't.
I'd listen to her if I were you. It's over.
Just let her go.
No, not with him.
It's so funny to see that, because it's such a long time.
You are despicable.
Very despicable.
I mean, I so admire you because you work, the show's out 5 days a week.
5 days a week, yeah.
Your schedule must be terrifying. When do you get time to learn it?
I just sort of, we all tend to learn it just before we do the scenes, which sounds like, you know, really outrageous, but that's what we have to do because that's the only way I can learn it, because it's like 17 scenes a day, and it's just funny watching that because, you know, that's like such a long time ago since I did it. Yeah. And to see it again, it's just like really
Well, you've
strange.
been on maternity leave, haven't you? You've just,
yes, I have.
Your wife has just had a
on
squab.
paternity leave. On paternity leave. Paternity leave. Yeah. My wife has just had a baby boy who's actually 6 weeks old tomorrow, called Joshua James, who's absolutely beautiful. He's keeping me up all night and every night, which I love. And it's our first child, and she's been fantastic. So I'm looking a little bit tired because I'm going back to work straight after we've
Believe me,
finished today.
You do not look tired.
No, well...
You look fantastic. Now, I was sitting reading about you last night, and I was moved to tears. Your life is extraordinary, and it's more extraordinary than Family Affairs in many ways. And I think when you get to write the book, it's going to be a bestseller.
Actually,
and
my
a
wife
film.
actually said that to me about, you know, one day, you know, if it came out. It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
You are one of 7 children?
Yeah.
And your mother, when you were very young, was put in prison.
Yes.
That, I can't think of anything more frightening for a child to go through. How old were you when that happened?
First of all, when I was 4 years old.
So you must have been really scared, and you had to go to school and put up with
Absolutely.
things.
I mean, I had a lot of problems, and later on, my mum had mental problems, was in and out of prison quite a lot, which, you know, I never blamed her for, but...
But then you went on and you became disruptive yourself.
Absolutely. I mean, I was always a very, not a disturbed child at school, but, I mean, it did affect me, and, you know, one point I couldn't take it any longer, and I actually sort of had a particularly bad fight at school, and I'm not a fighter at all, and I hurt someone very badly, and actually
You snapped.
had to go to prison for it.
Now, many people, when they get to that point, there's usually a point of no return.